Situated in the heart of Georgia, the city of Dublin has developed an investment hub on Interstate 16 through infrastructure improvements partially funded through federal grants. The I-16 industrial park has attracted millions of dollars in capital and provides jobs for people throughout the region.
Hi, I'm Deborah Stanley. I'm the Director of Grants and Community Development for the City of Dublin. We're out here at the I-16 and Highway 257 Industrial Park. This is one of the highlights of our community as far as partnerships and grant projects. The City of Dublin received 2 federal grants in 2009 to provide infrastructure to bring in 2 international companies. For both companies, this is their first U.S. site. The first grant that we received was a $500,000 employment incentive grant called the EIP. And this grant was received from the Georgia Department of Community Affairs, and it is to create jobs in distressed communities. The second grant that we received is an Economic Development Administration grant. We received this grant to help provide the utilities as well, and it is to help communities attract employment in the community. What I really love about these type projects is that it really showcases the leadership that we have here in Dublin, Georgia, as far as our local Economic Development Authority, our Chamber of Commerce, our Lawrence County Commissioners, and of course our City of Dublin elected officials, and how everyone comes together to provide for the community. And so we've had some great partnerships as a result of these companies coming in with the Development Authority, acquiring the property, and also acquiring a EDGE grant from the Georgia Department of Community Affairs to help with the building of the EDGE site. Also the county, Lawrence County, came and developed this area. It was pretty much red dirt and wooded area, undeveloped in every aspect, and so today we can see the result of just partners working together. And of course the City of Dublin provided utilities, water and sewer, and also there's a water tank here. We also provided gas utility and fiber optic telecommunications and lighting as well. It's very important that we have infrastructure in order to bring these jobs to our community.
I'm Brad Lofton. I'm the president of the Dublin-Lawrence County Development Authority. This park wouldn't be here today were it not for the participation of the federal government through a couple of the grants that have already been mentioned. Today, as a result of that federal infrastructure spend, 2 of our very largest employers are now behind me, representing about 600 new jobs, an investment of about $180 million. And those things don't just happen by accident. They're the result of good partnerships, both from the federal, state, and local level. I can tell you, for somebody who's been doing economic development in rural Georgia now for almost 20 years, we depend on the federal government being at the table with us, willing to invest those critically needed infrastructure dollars, and you can see the result of that investment today. So our community's come a very, very long way just in the last 10 years. We were voted the International Community of the Year by the Atlanta Business Chronicle, mainly because of the investment you see behind you and YKK, some of our other international companies. But just in the last 10 years, our unemployment rate has gone from a high end of 14% to an unemployment rate today of approximately 5.5%. So yeah, we were the victim of NAFTA and a lot of textile jobs going offshore. And fortunately, thanks to the federal government, the state and the local leaders, and some good aggressive economic development, we've been able to replace a lot of those jobs with even better paying jobs that require advanced skills, which has benefited our technical college, our overall workforce. And so we're proud today of what we've been able to accomplish. We've got a long way to go, but we want to make sure we thank all of our partners at every level of government for investing in rural Georgia and understanding why economic development is important. I can't think of an investment as a federal taxpayer that pays more a rate of return than when you can put food on someone's table, send kids to college, and do all of those things that are so critically important to keep towns like Dublin, Georgia thriving. So we're grateful, we appreciate it. We hope we'll have more announcements that come as a result of this investment out here.
Hi, I'm Phil Best. I'm the mayor of the city of Dublin, and I guess the important thing about this is to know that our taxpayers voted to tax themselves basically, and we took $15 million off of the top of the last SPLOST referendum and dedicated that to economic development. By doing that, we were able to leverage with the state and with the federal government and have some pretty good projects and infrastructure projects that were able to bring jobs in for our folks, which was much needed.